Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Oh, first travel अपना
You
ले
can
तो.
get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Okay. Central Hall से सब जगह अपन जा सकते हैं फटाक से. Okay, good to know. उधर क्या है बे?
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
What?
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Oh, धन्यवाद. Can you tell me about the Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
What is exactly Defense Against Dark
Can you
Arts?
tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
ऐसा लग रहा है किसी को छींक दिया.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You
Britain?
should be able to find all
अपन
of the
Britain में?
supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Hogwarts Britain में?
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
धन्यवाद
Judging
धन्यवाद.
by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
Yes,
Did,
yes.
Professor?
He's
Yes, yes.
been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My
अच्छा.
suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is. There is, in fact. There is.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins?
Eh?
I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
बराबर होशियार है.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh.
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
Thank you.
ये कुछ तोड़ा था.
Good luck today.
Good luck,
And
good luck.
remember to use your field guide.
बिल्कुल
It will be
बिल्कुल.
invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
इसकी वजह से
Come
बस
find
इस्तेमाल
me
करने
in
को
my
बोल रही है.
classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
मतलब हॉगवर्ट्स बाद में जाने का है, पहले अपने को 2 क्लासेस अटेंड करने के. प्रोफेसर फिग
Revelio.
की हालचाल तो है.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about
सुनारे टकले
exploring
थे.
ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
तो उसको सब बताना नहीं
As
चाहिए.
capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
Oh,
Come
bata
forward and have a look.
बता मेरे को तू बता. Open quest log. Oh, ये तो escape तो दबा रहा हूँ. You can track available quest from the map. अभी मैप दबाने को बोल रहा है. Oh, ऐसे. This symbol represents main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlocking new feature and grand XP. Okay. Some quests are locked by the spell or level requirement. In these cases, you will need to acquire level or acquired spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professional assignment, which is marked by that symbol, or the quest rewards. अभी तो फिलहाल के लिए तो कुछ है नहीं असाइनमेंट्स, क्योंकि किसी के तो साथ बात की ही नहीं है, क्लास अटेंड की ही नहीं. ट्रैक क्वेस्ट विद द चार्म्स क्लास. कैसे साथ में ओ एक्यू सीखेंगे. इधर लिखा है देखो राइट साइड में नीचे. गो टू द चार्म्स क्लास. उसका रिवॉर्ड है एक्यू. ये से गोदी मारे.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
हो गया तेरा. Complete the quest. Welcome to the Hogwarts. Yeah. Cast charmed compass. Compass that will do anything you are tracking. We दबाओ. Oh, that is cool. मतलब मैप तो देख ही सकता हूँ मैं, बट ये प्रोफेसर ठीक है. टकले किधर जा रहा है तू? किधर जा रहा है? तेरे सामने खड़ा रहोगे तो क्या करेगा तू? किधर जा रहा है? किधर जा रहा है? साले किधर जा रहा है? टकले साला फिसल रहा है. बदल भाई साइज देख कैसल का. तगड़ा भाई तगड़ा का है कैसल का. डिफेंस अगेंस्ट द आर्च पावर.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Brother, why is the frame dropping? Hey, Billy! Hello. Hello. डिस्ट्रैक्ट नहीं होने का. इन्हें क्लास अटेंड करने का है. भाई ये बुलबुलिया मजाक नहीं कर रहा, गलत बुलबुलिया ये. प्रोफेसर फिलिप्स क्लासरूम. ये प्रोफेसर फिलिप्स वाला क्लासरूम. ओह, अपन क्विक ट्रैवल ओपन कर रहे हैं. मजाक नहीं कर रहा. उधर लिखा था प्रोफेसर फिक्स क्लासरूम के बगल वाला दरवाजा ये था. एंड गेम बोलना क्या जाता है प्रोफेसर फिक्स क्लासरूम ये है. भाई हर दरवाजा ओपन होता है क्या ब्रो? ये नहीं बोल रहा. ये भी हिंदी की यार. चार्म क्लास वी कैन डू क्वेस्ट. ये टकले पैर नीचे रख. प्रोफेसर आ जाएगा भाई ऐसे डायरेक्ट घूम करके.
There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Natty.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
नहीं.
Shall we begin?
Shall.
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone?
ना भाई मेरी तरफ देखी मत भाई तू. मेरा पहला दिन है आज.
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
भाई वो नाटी ने दिया मेरे को.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
मेरे को हंसी नहीं रहा.
Do
गनी
you
बेइज्जती हो रही है.
even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Eh? Oh, Akio technique. Akio से गोली मारी. Okay. And we are here. Let's go. Easy.
Akio.
डाबरा का डाबरा भाई तब नहीं मेरे को हाथ में.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
चलो भाई चलो किधर लेके जा रहा है? फील्ड ट्रिप पहले दिन में पहला दिन पहला क्लास. ये ग्राउंड पे क्या है भाई? Professor Ronan Chicha.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
ओ भाई.
So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
ए भाई मेरे को बता तो पहले क्या करने का है? मैंने कभी खेला नहीं है.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But
What is
instead of
gobstone?
throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now,
Oh.
I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us
Okay.
how it's done.
Okay, got it. और तो कास्ट करने का एंड छोड़ने का कैसे है?
Excellent, good.
अबे छोड़ने का कैसे वो तो बता देता.
Very good.
50 से क्या हो? ये 50 से क्या टकले? ऑरेंज पे आके छोड़ देने का.
Splendid.
यार भाई प्रोफेशनल है भाई, नाद नहीं करने का. पहले मेरे को बता देता तो कैसे छोड़ने का बटन तो मैं पहला वाला भी मिस नहीं करता.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Oh. You wanna 1v1 me, bro? You wanna 1v1 me,
You
bro?
play the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
Okay.
Clear?
Clear.
Yes, sir.
पहला कौन? मैं कि तू? ओ तू ही है।
Let us see this.
ओ भाई ना 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 50 नहीं 50 नहीं। Oh, she is good. She is good. Nice. You know what? I'm gonna do this middle one. Why? I don't know why. देख भाई सीख मेरे से कुछ। पहला ही दिन है मेरा, पहला दिन टक्कली। ये धन्यवाद उसका भी 50 पॉइंट, मेरा भी 50 पॉइंट। ये धक्का मत दे मेरे इसको। वो बच गया गलत बच गया। क्या मैं इसको धक्का दे सकता हूँ क्या? धक्का दे सकता क्या? धक्का दे सकता हूँ, नॉन इनफ धक्का। ओके रुक जा, इसका एक गोला तो नीचे गिरा के रहेंगे भाई। सब 2 50-50 में आ गया, इसका 1 50 में आ गया। और कुछ गिरने को आया। रुक जा, इसको तो गिरा के रहेंगे भाई। ये गोटी को गिरा के ही रहेंगे थोड़ा सा पास आने दो। एंड जल्दी छोड़ दिया मैंने। जी गोटी को गिरा नहीं सकता। नहीं, नॉट परफेक्ट। वो गोटी को गिराना था मेरे को। वैसे जीत गया अपन, अपना 150 पॉइंट्स हो गए, उसके 130 पॉइंट्स हो गए। गोटी को गिरा नहीं सका।
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
और इंटरेस्टिंग बना रहा है चीचा। क्या किया मेरे को भाई दिया? क्या किया? वो भाई साहब।
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
कौन है? तू है पहले।
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
देखते कैसे करते हैं।
This round settles it all.
ओके लास्ट राउंड है मतलब ये। वो कैसे मिडल में खींचा था उसने, कॉर्नर वाले को भी। 50 नहीं। हाल ने बीच में लाके रख दिया कैसे? मतलब अगर मैंने उसको दर से धक्का दे दिया तो वो आ जाएगा डायरेक्ट। ओके
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
रुक जा, रुको। If I do this, मैंने 4 बटन छोड़ा था, बट उसने वापिस दबाने को लगाने का भूल गया मैं। ये वापिस उसको ही धक्का दे रही वो।
That is how it's done.
ओके बटन दबाते नहीं रखने का, छोड़ने का बटन एंड वापिस दबाने का। ठीक, मैंने दबा के रखा था एंड फिर छोड़ा था मैंने, तो ऐसे घपला हो गया ज़रा सा।
Let us see this.
मेरे गोले को धक्का मत दे, फटकी रहेगी, मजाक नहीं कर रहा मैं।
There we go.
Okay. भाई कम ऑन, वो ही जीतेगी। अब अगर ये 50 में भी डाल दिया फिर भी वही जीतेगी। इसको 1 से 10 है इसका कितनी। गलत कर दिया।
Almost had it.
ना आई वांट रिट्राई। ये मेरे को रिट्राई चाहिए, ऐसे नहीं। मेरा पहला दिन है ना।
Very good.
ना
Well done.
ना रिट्राई चाहिए मेरे को। कम ऑन गेम, ये मेरा पहला दिन था। चिटिंग, कच्चा नींबू है मैं अभी तक। गलत बात है ये। भाई कसम करके ना भाई ना। ए नाटू मजाक नहीं कर रहा, लफड़ी नहीं करने का।
You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
तेरा गेम बजाएगा मैं, तो रुक।
I promise.
It gets I'm glad you understand. I'm holding on my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
Yes.
I appreciate your confidence.
नाट नहीं करने का,
I
रुक जा
transferred
तू।
here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
रुका तू।
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway
Oh, Uganda.
at a new school in a new country.
Uganda से। How big is Uganda? Like Uganda look like? Is magic same at here? Oh.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Oh. Surely the magic is. ऐसे कौन बोलता है बे? This is incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
वही तो.
Oh, yes.
That is
I
incredible.
find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
हाँ.
I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Dramatic लगता है ठीक है but without wand से ऐसे abracadabra 20 ऐसे किया तो that is और god like डायरेक्ट ऐसे करते हैं ना बंदे तू मेरे से बात कर रहा है बीच का मत कर भाग इधर से डायरेक्ट उंगली से उठा के भगा दे उसको.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
Come on. Wand का मतलब ही क्या फिर?
But I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
तू तो बात कर रही है मेरे से इतना टाइम. वो देख बीच से कैसे खड़ा हुआ है ऐसा ही.
Can use Accio on humans.
क्यों humans?
So inclined.
ओह हो.
Revelio.
देखे इधर छिपा हुआ.
You know it won't work on you.
ये तो ये है ना वो.
The summoning charm.
President.
It was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
ओके भाई क्लास हो गया खत्म निकल लो लौंडे अभी तक पढ़ाई कर रहे हो.
My grandfather. Loads
Oh,
of
निकल
wisdom,
रहा है.
but a bit mad.
मेरी बात सुनी क्या इसने? इतना फटाक से नहीं करने की जरूरत नहीं थी तेरे को.
If you would.
तू क्या इधर खड़े रखी क्या? इधर ही रहने वाली है कि नहीं जा रही है तो वो भी निकल ली. हाँ उन दोनों अरे भाई प्रोफेसर चीचा.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
Yes.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch.
Expect the
In
unexpected.
stride, one often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
मेरे को पहला बता था पर तू तो.
Always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
बिल्कुल.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
बिल्कुल. प्रोफेसर चीचा अगर तू मेरे को पहला बताता कि वो 4 बटन दबा के वापस छोड़ने का है मैं दबा के नहीं रखता जीत जाता मैं.
Hello there.
Hello.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes. तेरे को क्या चाहिए?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you.
क्यों भाई?
You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of beautiful. Wasn't too challenging a lesson. भाई challenging a lesson हार गया तू उससे. noob मानुस.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
पढ़ाई कर. तो कितना बात करने के लिए रुकती तकलीफ इतना अच्छा पढ़ाई करने जाती. ये सदमा आइटम जा पढ़ाई कर तू भी. ये यार इन लोगों को सुनाई दे रहा है कि उठ गई भाई वो. मैं जा रहा भाई इधर से इनको गलत सुनाई दे रहा है.